General Siwach, coming straight to you, how can army be empowered, or do you think, or in your opinion, a sort of new deployment of forces is required in Northeast?
Yeah, and see, first of all, let me comment on what my co-panelists have also commented. I feel that the best thing which you are doing is you are calling from all section of society their representative. And all these representatives are basically saying what is good for their part of the society. And it also gives an opportunity to all of us to understand what are they thinking and what they are perceiving as their problem. So then only a solution can be taken. So no one takes it whether it's a Kuki, Methi or Naga. He is giving his viewpoint and it must be taken positively. And our aim is to find out a solution to it. And in case if we do not hear their voices, then we will go wrong in finding a correct solution. There is no doubt about it. And they are all have got justification. Somewhere we have gone wrong, we are not able to understand that issue. Now, having said on this issue, now as far as what you are trying to convey, now there is no denying the fact the violence has still not been reduced. The situation is spiraling out of control. It is at times seemingly looks to be going from bad to worse. So it has high time come that a unified command must take over. It should take over under a senior most army officer in Manipur, headed by a lieutenant general. All forces must operate under that unified command. This sort of experiment has already succeeded in states like Assam and also in Jammu and Kashmir. I am very sure it will succeed in even Manipur. And then he should carry out an assessment to how much more forces are required. In case there is a requirement of more forces, so it be, we have forces and they must be brought out. And in case there are apprehension about any type of force, I'm sure that can be discussed and a solution can be found out. After having put a unified command, in case requirement of more forces, get the more forces, then operate and ensure that the people are disarmed. Till the weapon do not come back, the law and order will never take a correct shape. So this has to be done. Combing operation has to go.
Weapons come
Area
back.
domination has to go.
General Saab, General Saab, how will the weapons come back? You know, the whole issue is when I ask this question, weapons should come back. You know, just on the lighter side, वो पैदल तो चल के आएंगे नहीं, और जो चुरा के भागा है वो देगा नहीं अपनी मर्जी से. So
I know that is why I'm saying combing operation. It will have a combing operation. The search and cordon operation has to go on. Area domination has to go on. Very rightly said. It is not only these weapons which have been looted. There are a lot of weapons which are pilfered from Myanmar. And these are Chinese marking. Remember, there is the ISI and Chinese agencies working on this. So we have to be very sure. But what I'm trying to convey, until these weapons are not taken out from the society will remain criminalization, and that is the biggest problem. Now, so after having put in more forces, do combing operation, cordon and search, try to bring these weapons back, and thereafter do not hesitate to take action against anyone who is taking law and order in his hand. And also, all society, all community meeting must be done under unified command, and try to explain to them the viewpoint which army is taking on. And women, I'm sure if you will educate, it will happen. The women, not only of one community, if they are coming in valley floor, there are also women which are basically blocking Kohima, Imphal highway, and due to which the essences are not able to come. So therefore, the point is, the moment you will be impartial, everything will fall in place. As far as the governor, the president rule is concerned, I'm sure the central government must look into this in a very positive manner. In case they find the situation is not coming under control, they should explore this possibility even to put a president rule. Because in case things are not happening the way, you can't allow a border state, which is a very important state for the country, to deteriorate and the law and order to go to an extent that it will be difficult to bring back, because it has got roots with other states like Nagaland, also with Myanmar, and also remember Mizoram is today totally peaceful. In case the violence remains in Manipur for too long, it can spiral out of control and its pitfalls can go in Nagaland and Mizoram and also in Myanmar. So therefore, in case if there is a requirement, my earnest request to the central government, please do not hesitate to put president rule for the sake of the country. And that the present assembly can be suspended, signed down, and the moment situation become okay, the president rule can be then again lifted. That possibility must be also explored in case the situation not coming under control. Because the point today is everyone thought the things will fall in place within 5 days, 10 days,
Okay.
15 days. It is not happening. And the distrust is increasing between the community, which is not to our advantage to the nation. The distrust from between the various communities is increasing day by
Okay.
day. And
Okay.
all those panelists which are coming here are representing their own community and they're giving own viewpoint.
General Sahab?
Their viewpoint is got very good meaning, but it shows there is a distrust between all the communities.
Now, center has assured execution and SOA pact. There are weapons out there. How do you get 70% of the weapons back?
Okay.
How do you allow the
I
army
think,
for a crackdown? My question is, everyone wants a crackdown, but there cannot be a crackdown because ultimately every finger will be pointed at army कि जोर जबरदस्ती कर दी इन लोगों ने तो. But then everyone wants a crackdown. But only person who is left holding the baby is Indian Army.
I think what I have seen so far from day one itself is that as far as the Indian Army is concerned, I have seen there is a lack of support from the state administration when it comes to the operation of the Indian Army. It looks like they have been, detached from the state administration or the government of Manipur. And second thing, today we have seen under what type of condition they have to operate in Manipur. Whether there is a crackdown or whether there is operation, they have to operate in such type of situation as the visuals have been displayed on the screen. Therefore, in order to make the army effective, I agree fully with the general that they should be given more power. They cannot function in this manner. Army cannot function under the command of the state police. That is not the culture of the army, as far as I can understand. Army should function under army command. In order to have that full-fledged army command, in order to make them effective, we need president rule. Simple as that. From day one, there should have been, for the first 24 hours, there should have been president rule declared and give the army full power. Then there will be no killing. If there is no killing, then ultimately the people's minds will be addressed and this type of agitation will stop. This is what I am saying.
Okay. Nabakishore ji, you wanted to speak?
Yeah, Kartikeya ji, I want to answer first for this Madam Gangte. I'm not questioning about her citizenship. I have a very disagreement on the indigenous. And if Madam is saying that the refugee, the illegal migrants, let me tell here a very critical point. Maybe Bijesh ji, you are not maybe aware, Kartikeya ji, you may not be aware, or maybe 90% or the 95% of the citizen of India may not be aware. If you are true patriot of this country, if you are true citizen of this country, India specific, I'm telling this, then why your people inviting or supporting people who came from Myanmar? Why? My first question, Mr. Thanglian Po Guite, in 1990, He was a elected MP in Myanmar, and today he is the Zomi Revolution Army Chief, Chairman of UPF, okay, who signed suspension of operation with the government of India in August 2008. That was, I'm sure, UPA government who are in the center also and in the state also, okay? And another letter he sent to Home Minister Amit Shah ji on 23rd February 2019, that was related with the last Lok Sabha election. He was requesting Amit Shah to give a BJP ticket for a outer area MP for candidate H. Sokopao Benjamin. These are all available. These all letters are openly available in the internet. Okay? So then there is another gentleman, Mark T. Hawkip. Mark T. Hawkip, when the democratic government in Myanmar recently collapsed, then the junta military came to power, and when then they are tossing people there, okay, then there are people entered to Manipur, and this gentleman, Mark T. Hawkip, okay, openly he welcomed the Chinkuki people, brothers and sisters, you come to Myanmar, Manipur, we will take care of you. And he is one of the self-styled, he says that Government of People's Democratic Republic of Kuki Land. Okay. Later, he was arrested in Delhi and brought to Manipur, and he confessed. He confessed to the IGP. Okay. So, madam, we respect that you are citizen of this country. But we say that why all this problem have come? You are welcoming the illegal migrants. And today, the Manipur is facing serious demographic challenge. Your community's population has surpassed the indigenous Naga community. No, please don't laugh, Professor. Please don't laugh. No, you can't deny. You can't deny. Okay? We should know what is the core problem. Unless you acknowledge or respect the core problem, the violence will continue. Okay? Maybe short-term normalcy, peace may come to Manipur. This is a very serious problem. Okay? And for the president rules, see, for us, for me at least, my personal opinion again here, I don't see any difference whether president rule is there or not there. It is the competent authority, let them decide. Because if you recall, decade back, it was when it was also kind of there are daily blockade, there are hartal, okay, and then the army and the central security forces always they have done enough atrocities to these valley people. We have a very bitter experience. It's a nightmare. It seems that people scared that will that situation come again? Is that central security forces will rape the women and the girls, which has happened earlier? Okay, I don't want to bring more problem with this this statement. I want to stop here. Okay, and if you allow me, I have to leave. I have another appointment. Is it possible, Mr. Kartikeya ji? I have spoken
Nabakishore
enough.
ji, you stay with
Just
me.
stay with us for 10 more minutes, Nabakishore ji. We will just for 10 more minutes.
I want Mr. Hang Sing to respond to it.
Okay. What I find amusing is that when my co-panelists talk about this infiltration, and then certain XYZ is a Myanmar nationalist, I'm not denying or I'm not accepting. But since when did the government of India have entrusted border security to the Kuki people? Are we responsible for immigration? Has the government of India given us the authority to safeguard the border, and we have failed? Has anything happened like this? If you find that XYZ is, and if you want to brand or accuse somebody as a foreigner, why there are due process? Government processes are there. Why those things are not followed? There are code of laws. The code of law will determine. There are provisions there. Why blame the whole community? Because XYZ is suspected to be a Burmese. So you call everyone a Burmese? That is what I find it really amusing. This is the narrative which has been spread for day in and day out for so many years. And these are the things that has radicalized the young people for so many years now. That is why this fighting is taking place. The media houses, if we do a simple content analysis of the print or the video or the digital media in Manipur, these things, radicalization, positioning somebody against another community, this has been going on day in and day out. This is the result, because the young generation now, they believe that the false narrative which has been created, they thought this is the
Professor
truth.
Hansing, that's a very pertinent point you have raised in terms of content analysis. Can you please elaborate on it? Why this has happened in the last 10 years? That
For
two
the last
communities
so many
feel like two
years-
different nations.
For the last so many years, the cookies have been called poppy planters, foreigners, all those names which you are hearing today, has been played over and over again, discussions, debates, editorials have been done over and over again in the media. And these media houses is 100% controlled by the plain people. So these things has to stop. Unless these things stops, and we come back to the truth, there will be no justice. And if there is no justice, there's not going to be any peace. The lies has to be stopped. We can have justice only when there is the truth. So please don't blame the whole community because you suspect XYZ belongs to so and so, so and so citizen or so and so country.
Professor Hang Seng, see, when the talk of NRC came, there is only one community. When the government proposed initially, the cutoff year should be 1951. Why there's only one community, Kuki community, making hue and cry? Okay, and finally you bound to agree the government to put the cutoff year as a 1961. Is it any Meitei opposed it? Any Meitei CSO organization opposed it? Any Naga CSO came and opposed it? No. See, there are lots of deep-rooted problems are there, and being you are representative of the community, what I'm claiming is that you should have taken bigger responsibility for the sake of durable peace to the state. Okay, today what is happening? Okay, and you just don't blame that. Even the national media is covered. Okay, and are they saying that depend on what this radicalizing happened, and then because of that the national media has picked up? They are doing their independent
take the
research.
content of the newspaper and your video
please,
channel for the
please,
last 10 years
please,
and do a
there-
content
please,
analysis. I dare you, you will find that your media has been 100% biased and 100% radicalizing. This is the result of your media. This is how you spread hatred against the cookies.
I can also claim that when the violence started, okay, all the mainstream medias you have influenced. We have evidence. You have influenced on what you have given. What you have given the picture. You have given the picture that the violence started by the Meitei. You have given the picture. It is a religious violence. The persecution towards the Christian. Nothing like that. Today, nothing like that. Everyone knows. But that kind of misleading, misinformed, you have done this. So let's not fight. What I'm saying that let us be responsible. Okay? We want
That's
normalcy.
exactly
We
what
want
I'm
peace.
saying.
But then
In order
should
to
from
be
your side also.
responsible,
Let us
first
be
we have to
responsible.
stop the lies.
Why we have to
Lies
invite?
may
Why
come
we have
from
to
the
invite
heat, or the lies may
those
come
people
from
who
the
are from
valley.
Myanmar?
Doesn't
And why we have
matter.
to-
All lies have to stop.
I respect. are
only
citizen,
then we can
madam
go
is
ahead for
citizen.
peaceful
I am
solution.
not
As
challenging
long
for
as
you
we keep
anything.
on preaching
Okay?
and mouthing propaganda against each other, there's not going to be any peace.
The fact is fact. The fact is fact, Professor. The fact is fact. The fact is fact. Let us not run away from the fact. Okay?
Professor Hang Singh, I just wanted to ask you a question. Brijesh Pandey this side.
Yes, sir.
What exactly, if infiltration or illegal migration is the problem or whatever, what exactly is the problem then with the NRC, sir?
NRC, I don't think the cookie community has. I don't remember opposing it. But the only thing is that in the cutoff year there was some problem, some
Government
contention in
initiated for
the cutoff
1951.
year.
Then
Why?
it
Because
was
some
strongly
of the hill
objected.
areas have been
Professor,
not covered,
please,
not properly,
You
covered in
see,
the census.
you are, we are considering you as a scholar
But
and
NRC,
intellectual.
as
You
of
cannot deny
now,
like that.
is
Okay?
opposed if it is going to be implemented by the state government because they are going to use it against us. Even without NRC also, look at us. They are calling us foreigners.
I'll
If
take
NRC
your
comes and they are going to
I'll take your
use
words.
us,
Will claim
center
to
agency
put
is
the
going to
NRC
implement
cutoff year
this.
1951.
We have no
I'm
opposition
taking
at
your
all.
words.
We welcome NRC.
I'm taking yours.
Professor,
I will
You
ask
welcome
the
NRC?
government to
Is this
implement
what you are saying,
1951
Professor?
as
You are
a cutoff
welcoming
year.
NRC?
If you
There
are
are
not, then
foreigners.
the problem.
They will
Let's
be,
see.
they will be identified.
Okay, so Professor, you are saying that NRC should be held by the center, not the state government? Am I
Exactly.
Nabakishore ji, Professor said the NRC should be executed by the center, not the state government. I think it's pretty fine position.
See, Brijesh ji, Kartikeya ji, when Amit Shah came down in Manipur, on 30th of May, I was also there. The CSO leaders, not only Meitei, other community, except Kuki, they were there in the CM office, big meeting hall. We talked about how to stop this NRC. The illegal, the migrants coming in. Okay, we talked about that. And Home Minister Amit Shah ji, he clearly told that the process of NRC being already initiated, it will be done in Manipur, Mizoram, as well as Nagaland. Okay? And it will start. But the problem is, we want, or the government wanted to implement the NRC cutoff as in 1951, then there was a hue and cry. And today, Professor Hang Singh, he is running away from that point. Okay, he's saying that he does not remember. Sorry. Let's not do that. Okay, so NRC will be there, but the problem is it is too late. And what I'm claiming is let us be a responsible citizen. Okay, we don't want to bring that mayhem, what happened in Assam, what happened in Tripura. We don't want to repeat the same thing in Manipur again.
Okay.
Thousands of people, they were killed in Assam, in that agitation, Assam agitation. The same in the Tripura also. So we don't want to continue. We don't
Nabakishore
want
ji,
to.
actually, Nabakishore ji, no one wants that. Actually, right, no one wants that.